Hey, what's up guys? Why Play For here. Today I've got a best class setup for you guys for the KRM shotgun. This is the setup I use when I got my diamond from, obviously they're diamond. But before I start, obviously you guys can see I'm level 27 prestige 8 and I'm well and truly on my way to getting maxed. Stay tuned for that video of how I'm doing it so quick. And also stay tuned for my supply drop openings. I'm at 246 crypto keys. I'll do an opening at about 500 if not 1,000 crypto keys. So stay tuned for that as well. But let's jump into my KRM 262 setup. So this is what I used when I was going for my diamond. This exact same setup. So I put a sight on it. It helped me get my bloodthirsties a little bit easier. I usually hip fire when I was going for my one shots, but when you start chasing bloodthirsties, you want to make sure you're really on target and you don't want to miss, especially if you're on a 4 streak and you're going for that bloodthirsty. So the sight just makes that just a little bit easier to hit. Quick draw, obviously guys, you want to be up on sight and aiming down as fast as you possibly can, especially if you're up against SMGs or assault rifles. Long barrel, obviously just to help for the longer ranges. Obviously the name, long barrel. Some people just get out of that range, so this helps out quite a bit. So lethals, completely up to you. I use C4 just to cover my back. If I'm running into a room, I'll throw it on the floor behind me, just so I know that I'm not going to get shot in the back while I'm running out the other end. Okay, perk 1. Perks are really, it's up to you guys what you want to do. But me, I personally think Ghost is a must. You want to stay off that radar, especially when you're going for your bloodthirsties. The flak jacket, it helps out massively, you know. When you're on a streaks and people know you're in a room, they're going to start throwing grenades at you, and you want to protect yourself as much as possible. Obviously, if a few come in, there's nothing you can do, but if one comes in, well, at least you've got a good chance of, you know, defending that and getting out and making sure that you can get your bloodthirsty. Hardwired, to me, this is a must. You know, the tracker, you don't want people to see your footprints, how far, you know, you're running or where you've been. You don't want to set off the shock charges. You don't want to set off, you know, the C4 alarms or anything like that. You want to make sure you're quite hidden. You know, these bloodthirsties are probably the most annoying things to chase, especially, you know, when you're going for your one shots, you'll probably get a ton of bloodthirsties. When you want your bloodthirsties, that's when it gets frustrating because you just seem to be too cautious and it's a little bit more harder. So you want to make sure you stay under the radar, and that's why I run hardwire and Ghost together. Tactical mask, there's nothing more frustrating than when you're close to it and someone throws a flashbang or a concussion or something like that at you and you just can't see it and you get frustrated and, you know, you die because of something like that. So that's why I always run that. If I'm not running that, I'll run awareness just so I can hear the people around me with their footsteps. So that's my class setup, guys. Obviously tacticals and lethals, it's up to you. I don't really use much tacticals for my shotguns unless I'm doing my snipers. Snipers are good obviously to get off your long shots. You throw a stunner or whatever, make sure they can cast and then take your shot. But yeah, so as you can see, the nice diamond on it. I'll do a video tomorrow of the 205 shotgun of what I use for that setup for the headshots, because obviously the headshots are a little bit harder to get, but I'll do a video on that. And my snipers are almost done, guys. I'm chasing my snipers, so I've got my assault rifles, my SMGs, my shotguns, and pretty much over halfway with my snipers, and then it's my LMGs, which I left to last because they'll probably be the easiest for headshots, and yeah, they're pretty OP, so I'll leave them to last. But stay tuned for my videos, my best class setups. This is what I did for my shotgun, this exact same setup. If you enjoy this video and it does help you guys, hit the thumbs up for me, show some support just so I know that you're watching and you're enjoying these videos. Stay tuned for my how to rank up faster. Stay tuned for my road to the dark matter. And yeah, and my crypto key opening. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, guys. Peace out.